for Capricorn, or those of you intuitively guided. As usual, readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this reading, whether you're a Capricorn or you're not, whether it's the day before it was recorded or a year after it was recorded, when you come across things, it's meant to be, and you will find your message in here. I also leave a link for my playlist in the comments and in the description. So if you feel like you haven't found your message, or you did and you just want more, you can go ahead and click on the playlist, and look at the titles wherever you feel intuitively guided, and you'll find your message. All right, so let's get this started. Ooh, starting off with the Emperor. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Underneath that, Strength in reverse. I don't know why, guys, but this card keeps coming up. Hierophant upright. Let's keep going. Ooh, King of Cups upright. King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. We have the Hangman on the bottom, which tells me that I feel like a lot of you are going through a time right now where there's decisions that want to be made, but you're just feeling like it's not the right time. So we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, 4 including this one. So let's start with the major arcanas. We have the Emperor, the Strength, and the Hierophant. For some of you, there's a long-term committed relationship. With the strength in reverse, I'm sensing that there are some issues here when it comes to love. It's either you or this person that you're dealing with. Someone is the energy coming through is a very strong male figure. Actually, sorry, excuse me, it doesn't have to be male, masculine. Very strong masculine figure coming through with the Emperor and the Hierophant. Strength in reverse. So what I'm getting here is I feel like this person is kind of abusing their powers right now. For some of you, maybe dealing with some rage issues, whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with. And I feel like you're trying so hard to suppress these urges. You're really trying to find the balance here on being a masculine figure or the person that you're dealing with. But I'm getting a sense that, as much as they're trying, There's this strong sense of like someone's trying to hold something over you, whether it's you or them. Someone is trying to keep this person by holding something over them. Like either you do this, or I'm going to tell people this, or I'm going to do something that's going to affect your life in a negative way. Um, it's a really rough way to start the reading, huh? So as usual, when I do readings, certain cards have dates that come out. Um, I would advise you to get a pen and paper and write it down, but you do whatever you want to do. Um, I would just say write these dates down so that, when these times come around, you can be prepared for something or know that something is possible. So the date that we have here for the Emperor, um, like I said, this is something that has to do with a very strong masculine figure. Um, but that's March 24th through April 19th. During that time, um, for those of you that are thinking about going back to school or maybe increasing your learning, I would say that would be a great time to either start making plans to do it or start doing it. But during that time, it's going to be, people are going to be looking to you for leadership. People are going to be looking at you as um, a mother figure, a father figure. With the Emperor, this is more of a father figure. Um, but I am getting the sense someone wants a long-term relationship. Someone definitely wants a long-term relationship. So the next date we have, with the Strength in reverse, this is July 23rd through August 22nd. Um, this could be a time when it's really important for you to be aware of any kind of egotism or pride, or abusing of power. So we have the Page of Pentacles here next to the Emperor. Yeah, see, I'm getting this feeling that with the Emperor, whoever this is, the strong masculine figure or male figure, feeling like they're trying to have control over this person. They're trying to tell them which way they should go. But they are kind of holding back with the Strength underneath. They are kind of holding back from allowing themselves to push too hard. And with the Hierophant here, they're trying really hard to take a more caring approach instead of being so dominant. Because they know that if they push too hard, um, it could throw this person off track. And they also can tell. So this person here, very practical person. They are a super hard worker, um, and they've kind of been this person's helping hand. And they're kind of keeping balance here, you know? This person's helping this person from not being too egotistical, and this person's helping this person stay on the right track. So we do have a lot of pentacles here. So someone is striving for more stability. And I am seeing here with the King of Cups, I feel like emotions are getting in the way. And then there's the Seven of Pentacles is mirroring the King of Cups here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is growth. This is, working hard. Just like the Page of Pentacles, wanting to work hard. Um, they're waiting for the efforts to pay off. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. So yeah, I am getting a sense of a well-established family life. Ultimately, that's the goal. The goal here is having that well-established family life. Um, but with the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, there's this uneasiness, the sense of feeling like misfortunate or dealing with a lot of losses here. And the thing is having that uneasiness, feeling like, you know, focusing on the losses. It's leaving them emotional, leaving them stuck in their feelings. Um, and honestly, wasting a lot of time and procrastinating. I'm even getting impatience here. And what's funny is right beside the King of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you or they are definitely letting your feelings get you're stuck in your feelings. Um, and I feel like it has a lot to do with this Emperor being so pushy. And I feel like when it comes down to it with the Strength in reverse, as much as they say I'm here for you and I always will be, they're not showing it. Because as strong as they'll be one minute, they just completely kind of collapse the next minute. So someone here is dealing with a lot of possessiveness, possible corruption, but there's just this feeling of insecurity and that someone's being insensitive and greedy and jealous. And it's like somebody feels like someone else is putting themselves first all the time. So we have two cups here. So since I feel like the feelings are getting in the way, stuck in the feelings, because you are a very hard worker. You want to set your ways and you want to accomplish this happy, stable home and family life. But I am getting here that the feelings are standing in the way. Because I said with the Seven of Cups mirroring the King of Cups, it's because you're caught in your feelings. It's leaving you feeling like the Seven of Cups, where in reverse, where there's just a lot of anxiety and uneasiness. And I feel like because of always expecting the worst, it's what you're getting. And if you're not always expecting the worst, there's just a lot of wasted time and procrastinating. And at the same time, being super impatient, but yet not willing to take those steps because of your feelings, being all caught up in the feelings. So the positive with the King of Cups, though, because the King of Cups is upright, the positive thing here is that you are a nurturing person, and you want to allow yourself to continue to be that nurturing person, not letting this person get the Emperor get too much in your head, where it's like, no, you've got to be dominant, you've got to be strong. No, you want balance. You want to be the Emperor, but you also want to be the King of Cups. You want to be someone that somebody can rely on, um, emotionally, mentally, physically, in every way. I'm getting here too that a lot of people come to you because they feel like you can really help them out when they go through hard times. So let's look at this Ace of Cups here. So we've got the Ace of Cups mirroring the King of Pentacles in reverse. And we're also next to Pentacles. So when we see the Ace of Cups, this represents the first week of a month. But when it is next to a Pentacle, which it is here and here, this can be a matter of days. So I am getting a sense that, you find yourself depressed sometimes and empty, um, and then falling back into like this self-absorbedness because it's your strength. You're trying to feel good about yourself, so you're trying to feel good about yourself so that you can be stronger, but yet you're coming off self-absorbed here and feeling very unbalanced and blocked. um, for some of you may be trying to have a baby and having a hard time. Um, and what I'm getting here is the reason why you haven't yet is because you just need to find this balance here. You need to find that balance, and then I feel like this Ace of Cups is going to flip right upside down or right side up, and then it becomes the pregnancy card. When it's in reverse, it can be infertile. When it's upright, it could be, having a child. All right, let's look at. So we only have one sword, which is good. So it tells me with the King of Swords in reverse and being the only sword on the table, that you're not really allowing yourself to get too stuck in your head. You're not really. That's not the problem. The problem is either being too strong or being too sensitive. It's finding that balance. The reason why you have the capability to be strong and in charge, and the reason why you also have the ability to be sensitive and emotional, it's because it plays a big role in where your life is supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, finding your passion. Now, there's a lot of things going on here. Um, with the King of Swords in reverse, I'm getting that there was a path. The path was altered due to experience. So you had one idea of being the emperor, but then you went through these experiences and you became the King of Cups. But you never lost being the emperor. You have both these qualities here. Like I said, very strong, reliable, and very strong and emotional. So due to experience, things are changing. So the more that you experience and the more that you learn, the more that things are going to change. And ultimately, you have this Ten of Pentacles, which is a happy home and family life. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly, but look, this is a very content and happy family life. You and your significant other and children and animals and nature. You've got the water behind you. You've got the fresh fruits growing all around you. Just beautiful. It's just about needing to go through a little bit more experiences. Like I said, if you've been trying to have a baby and it hasn't happened for you yet, it's because there's still some experiences that need to be had first. Um, with the King of Swords in reverse, this is being careful of being cruel or dealing with other people that are being cruel. Um, For some of you, there could be some illegal actions. Be very careful with that. Change that. Like I said, everything is about experience here. And, just because you made a bad choice and had a negative experience doesn't mean you can't turn around and make that positive and learn from it. You could help advise someone else who is almost about to go down that road to say, hey, I put one foot in and it wasn't good. Don't do it. Be careful with being too bored or restless, and unfocused. And be careful only being engaged in challenging and intense situations, because that's just exciting to you. And be careful also going after, your target with no mercy. Um, this King of Swords is the only thing standing in your way right now. Not allowing yourself to be overbearing, not allowing yourself to be cruel. Everything that you've been through, it's experience. It's teaching you. You're learning. Become better. Um, because with the King of Swords in reverse, this is unable to see into other people's eyes and like to see other people for who they are, and feeling like no cost is too great. But deep down, you're not having a good time hurting others. You're just having a good time making yourself feel superior, or the person that you're dealing with. Very intense reading, I tell you what. I did not expect that. I expected, to talk about what I was feeling first and, go through a couple different things, but it pretty much stayed on the same story all the way through. Let's go ahead and pull some love cards. But the thing is there is a very happy home and family life. Two people that really do love each other. It's just that they just got to get their shit together, and everything's going to work out. And, don't have regrets. Just look at everything as experience, and not, if there's things that you do regret, don't do them again. It's that simple. We have got make the effort and codependency. So what I'm feeling here is make the effort to not be dependent on other people. Make the effort to not allow yourself to give into any kind of addiction. Make the effort to get the help that you need to get if that is something that you're going through. Um, I've I've known people who have struggled with drugs and alcohol, and I've seen some that just kept struggling all the way until they passed away. And I've seen others that kept fighting and kept giving up and kept trying, whether they would keep going back to rehab. I mean, I've known people that have been into rehab 10 times and they're still not fixed, but they're still trying. And if that's all you can do is try, if it's you or it's someone I feel like I'd rather someone keep trying again and again than to not be trying at all. Some people get tired of it and they say, I'm just tired of hearing that you have to go to therapy again. No, you know, those aren't the people that you want as your supporters. You want your supporters to say, good job, keep trying. You're gonna beat this. You're gonna fight this. The big picture here is experience. You are experiencing these things for a reason, because you then are going to be able to share that with others and inspire them in a better direction. Okay. And love yourself and love others. Let's go ahead and pull a Say It Forward card. Here we go. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. and go do it, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Wow, so perfect for this reading. Let me say it one more time. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, and go do it, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I hope the best for you. I believe in you. And don't forget, in the description and in the comments, I put a link to my playlist. So you can go ahead and check out, your signs playlist, or, someone who you're dealing with signs playlist. But again, it doesn't matter if it's your sign or not. The messages are for everyone. So just, skim through, look at the titles, the thumbnails, see what pulls you in. Find your message and go out there and come alive. All right? I love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.